Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got a couple of things to talk about in this video. I found an awesome deal on a pre-built computer, and I want to talk about one of the more underrated games on Steam. It is discounted right now, and the unfortunate thing is, after this sale ends for this game, it's leaving the Steam store for the foreseeable future due to some licensing issues that Activision is having with the game, so that's very unfortunate, and I want to recommend it to you guys and make sure you guys pick it up if it's a game that seems interesting to you. More on that in a little bit. First, let's talk about a pre-built computer that is an awesome deal right now. Now, I know, especially with my channel, pre-built computers are not the most popular thing in the world. Many of you guys would rather build your own PC, and I definitely understand why. But given the current climate of how expensive PC components are, buying a pre-built computer isn't a bad option. A lot of the times you get a really solid video card with it, and some of these GPUs are super expensive right now. You get a decent amount of RAM, and RAM is kind of expensive right now. It's built for you, and you get an operating system on top of that, and you know, sometimes Windows 10 can go for $80 to $100, so there are a couple of benefits buying a pre-built computer right now. If PC hardware prices were the same as they always were back in the day, I would say stay away from pre-built computers, but just given how the climate is, as I've been saying, pre-built computers are a very nice option. So let's talk about this pre-built computer that's available on BestBuy.com right now. So it's available for $850, and you can get an open box version of it for as low as $772. What you're getting in this PC is an AMD Ryzen 7 1700, 16 gigabytes of RAM, a Radeon RX 580, an 8 gigabyte model, which is huge, and a 1 terabyte hard drive. All of that for $850 is a really solid deal, and this can be a very capable 1080p or even 1440p gaming PC. 16 gigabytes of RAM is huge, a Ryzen 7 1700 is pretty good, and to get an 8 gigabyte RX 580, that is awesome. I would recommend, if you want this, pick it up ASAP. It seems like, I don't want to take credit for this, but it seems like whenever I talk about a pre-built computer in a video, it goes out of stock kind of quickly. I don't know if it's because of me or because if it's just a very highly wanted product. Probably a little bit of both. I'd like to take a little bit of credit, but nonetheless, a really solid deal. Would love for one of my subscribers to be able to pick this up. Really good deal. And like I said, a very capable gaming PC that's going to be able to run the newest games at 1080p and even 1440p. It's going to be able to run a lot of games at that because it is an RX 580, an 8 gigabyte model, which is huge. And that GPU is very expensive these days. That's one of the GPUs that kind of shot up in price. I've been seeing it slowly creep back down, but $850 for all of that. If you factor in that a Ryzen 7 1700 is like $300, 16 gigabytes of RAM is really expensive. Like I said, Windows 10 can go for $100. You get a 1 terabyte hard drive. You get everything built for you. $850, really, really solid deal. So I also want to talk about one other thing which actually hurts me a lot, and that is the game Deadpool leaving the Steam store. Now, Deadpool definitely isn't one of the most iconic games on PC. It's not the most popular game on Steam, but it was one of my favorite games. I actually have a lot of videos of Deadpool uploaded on this channel. I picked it up back when it came out in 2013, and I love this game. It really introduced me to the character of Deadpool. Before playing this game, I didn't really get the charm of Deadpool. It's not that I hated him or anything, it's just that I was never really a superhero guy, and Deadpool was honestly a foreign character to me, but when I played this game, I absolutely loved it. Now, some of the action-based gameplay is a little bit dated. At the time, the gameplay wasn't anything revolutionary, but the humor in this game is on point. It is a hilarious game, and now, after watching the Deadpool movie and becoming more familiar with the character and lore, this game really does Deadpool justice. So it's 70% off right now. It's $12, which is more expensive than I'd like it to be. Honestly, since the game is leaving the Steam store, they should be selling it for like $5, but I guess they're gonna make some money off of it, and I guess they saw $12 as the best price point to put it at, as it's going out party. And like I said, it's leaving the Steam store after November 16th. This game will be no longer available to purchase, so if you don't pick up the game right now, honestly, I would be all for you to pirate it, because if there's no way for you to support the developer and give them the money that they deserve, then, you know, you really can't do anything about that, and at that point, just pirate the game. But if you are a fan of the Deadpool character, you want a humorous action game, this is such a good game that, in my opinion, was criminally underrated. They remastered it for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. They released it at like $60 or $50, so who is gonna buy that? Nobody's paying that much money for what is essentially a 4-year-old game. And even at the time, while I really enjoyed the game, it wasn't a perfect game. It's not like it was a masterclass action game. It was just a very humorous action game that I think people should check out, and I just believe it was a lot of fun. So it's unfortunate that this game is leaving the Steam store, but pick it up if you are interested. $12, like I said, it is a little bit on the pricey side, but in my opinion, it's very much worth it. You get a very humorous experience. It's just that when you compare $12 to what you can get during a Steam sale, yeah, you can get some better games during that time, but those Steam sale games are always going to be there. Deadpool is leaving leaving the store on November 16th. So check that out if you are interested. Just wanted to give that game a mention because I was such a big fan of it back in the day. Like I said, I have a lot of videos of this game uploaded on my channel, so if you want to go on my channel, look up CultOfMush Deadpool. I'm sure a bunch of stuff will come out. I think I even did a walkthrough for the game. Yeah, that's how into this game I was. But yeah, you can check that stuff out. And if you're interested, check out the game as well. So that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure to check out that pre-built computer if you are interested, and make sure you check out Deadpool because it is a very underrated game. If you have a request for a future video, as always, you can leave that in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.